Morning. This is Panda, Kitty Blaze, and Miss Nita with the Timepiece Garden, and we're getting ready to go check on the chickens. Just thought I'd share that really awesome sunrise. And of course, the video never does it the same justice that it does, you know, in the really real world. It just doesn't pick up all the colors right. Having said that, I'm a firm believer in red skies in the morning. Sailors take warning. Usually means there's a storm on the horizon. Now we're not supposed to have storm for, rain. Let me put it that way. We're not supposed to have rain for 2 days. But we are supposed to overcloud today. To the point that that might be the only sunlight I get to see. We'll see. We're off to check the chickens. I'll talk to you later. Afternoon. This is Nita with the Timepiece Garden. Kitty Blazes over there checking stuff out. Panda's over on the far side of the scrub doing wild dog of the wood things. The chickens are all coming going, yes, she's opened the garden up. So they'll all be in the gate here in a minute, which is fine. They can, there's chickweed and other little weeds like that, popping up. They can eat them all they want right now. I don't have a problem with that. So, this is the peach tree that I've already done the Espalier, or started the process. This is the one that I left off with, and I'm not done with. And it's where I'll be starting today. Yes, the sky is over cloudy. Overcast, whatever you call it. It's just how it is. It's after lunch. I had some tummy issues this morning, so I'm not out here as early as I was hoping, which means I'm probably not going to get done as much as I want. I'm going to finish this tree because I've already got his wires up, and then I'll decide from there. Do I do wires in the next 2 trees, or I do wires and wires? I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Maybe Parthos will tell me. No, Copper, she's already inside. She's like, I know where the goodies are. My lady's right behind her. Goodies are in here. Parthos is like, yep, let's get to goodies. And Freckles is like, I'm learning, guys, I'm learning. Teach me. All right, talk to y'all in a few. Yeah, Parthos is still checking me out. He's like, scare up some bugs. Do something. Gotta feed my girls. See, I know what he's talking about. All right, so what you see here is just a twisty tie with some string. And that's so I can kind of line up where I want the first wire. Because then everything else goes off of the first wire. Again, there. Like on the peaches there, the wires in the center post kind of alternate as they move their way up. So they're not at this exact same place pulling. And then the center pole tends to help keep everything else in line. So, I measured it with this one because it's got the 2 lower branches that are going to be awesome. Does that make sense? And that's what this bottom wire will line up to. On the second cherry here, because I have no bottom branches. I do have a couple of nubs, like right there. That makes sense. That can become a branch. There's another nub down there. And so what it is I will run the next wire on this side just completely based off of where that wire is until I get up to the top. And then I'll run it appropriately so where I can, lay my branches down. So, anyway, let me get to work. Put some more wires on. And the chickens and I will talk to you later. My sun is down behind the mountain. I got my hoodie on because it's starting to get a little chilly. The second peach is done, and both cherries are done. All the wiring is up on the apricots, and I'm just going to keep going until I can't see anymore. I would like to get it done. We may or may not have storms coming in Friday evening. They will be here Saturday for sure, so I would like to get these done. And then go up and check on the pears, because then I'm done with pruning trees for the springtime. Everything that needs to be pruned, in that January, February time frame has been pruned. So let me get busy. I just wanted to give you just a quick view. There's the cherry branches going out and across, tied down. Life is awesome. Parthos is over there. He thinks it's kind of cool too. You know, he's like, get it done. Finish the rest. Everybody's the boss on here but me. Talk to you later. Dun dun dun. Done. Cherries. Already showed you. Apricots. So now I left the bottom wire in. If I'm lucky, hopefully I'll get 2 nubs down here. Again, if I'm lucky. So I can continue, and hopefully one of these nubs will give me a branch this way. From there we'll see. Very similar to, I know, just big circles, the cherry here. I've got the 2 down there. I do have nubs here, you know, that might, since the cherry's been pruned, give me 2 branches for this wire. They might not, but otherwise you can see where we go up and over and just kind of continue. So life is awesome. Everybody is, you know, branches across the wires. I got a little one here. Say that will be his wire. Hopefully I'll get another little one on that side. Just kind of across. And again, as these guys go across, they will put shoots up. Just like that branch. And that's what you manage. So, you know, I think I showed you on the other one. Once you get a nub like this, you let it go about 2 knuckles up, and then you prune it, and that's where the fruit grows. So, again, I will show you as life goes on what I did, how I did it. But I'm done for the evening. So, got tools to put away. Chickens are asking for some raisins. Kitty Blaze says he's just being wild. He's like, I know there's a critter there somewhere. I'm gonna find it. It's the kitty thing. Panda's like, I already got the critter. And they did. Panda got the critter. Kitty kept trying to take it. Panda wouldn't let him have it. Didn't have the camera on me at one point in time. They were both sitting there kind of nose to nose, messing with the dead critter. You know, he won't be in the garden. That's all I got to say. All right, I'm out. Maybe I'll show you the pears. I think I still have enough light. Talk to you later. Just a quick look at the pears. This is the first set that I espaliered. So makes sense. And then this is what we're looking for. See how the branch goes along the wire? And you can see it right there. It's a stem. That's a stem. That's a stem. And then it goes back to being straight. But all of these, makes sense, all of those stems, those are what will produce the fruit. This one just happens to be an excellent example, because that's one node, and that's the other node, or knuckle, depending upon what you call it. Makes sense, there's 3 total. There's another one down there, I'm just not sure it's showing up on film. But it should do like a ring of flowers here, and a ring of flowers there at the 2nd node, and then you snip here at the 3rd node, and so all your fruit is right here at hand level. And the plant is not putting it into going all these long crazy stems like that one that's been allowed to just grow completely wild on property. Because again, it was here before I got here. You know, it puts it into the fruit. But you got to get it started. And that happens to be just a really excellent branch to show it. All right. You know, nothing's in bloom. It's still too early for bloom. It's just pruning time, and the pears here don't need to be pruned at all. They're still good for their last prune. Theirs will actually be in spring, ones like this one. If this branch tries to continue to grow up, it gets cut at the 3rd node. All right, let me get out of here. The chickens are like, oh, Mom's up the hill. Just in case I got my license plate in there. The only thing you missed is the critters and I. We'll talk to you later.